Hi there. Hey everyone, whoever is here. And if you're watching this in the replay, that's okay too. I just wanted to welcome you to Friday night meditation. So, this is a new thing that I wanted to try. I was called to do to sort of help people separate their work week from their weekend. Now, sometimes people do work on the weekend. So if that's not your particular case, that's okay. Just know that this is available to you whenever you need to. Many people are actually working right now as well. So that's okay, right? We're not in a rush. Well, a lot of are. So that's why we're taking the time now to just kind of come together, collect our energy. But what are we going to do? We can't control everything, right? A lot of us want to control everything and we can't. So I've got my handy dandy little fur buddy here. And I have no idea what's going to happen. In other words, I will be channeling this meditation for you. And the best way to sort of enter into meditation, which by the way, meditation is for your soul, not your body. A lot of people think that meditation is just to relax your mind and relax the body. That's a byproduct of it. Really, what's happening is that you're connecting your higher self, your higher soul, with the part of your soul that is, hi, Eureka, so nice to see you, that is entangled or that is, identifying itself as a human. Remember, we are spiritual, multidimensional beings that have a human, right? So that part of ourselves, hi, Christina, nice to see you. That part of ourself glitches. Yes. So our human will glitch. And this is just an opportunity for us to connect, right? The human part of ourselves with the part of ourselves that is all knowing and can give us that direction. Okay. So let's not have any expectations of how this is going to go. I also just want to let you know that this is not a normal, typical, traditional meditation. I don't do anything normal, typical, or traditional, anyways. I tend to go rogue with everything from my readings to my one on one coaching to even leading meditation. Okay. And that is because who set the rules, anyways? Are there rules? Your truth is your truth. Your reality is your reality. So, your experience with meditation is going to be your experience with meditation. I do tend to focus or gear more towards people who are anxious, people who can't sit still. And it is very difficult to clear the mind completely and totally when you are emotionally time traveling into the future, which is what anxiety is, right? So, this meditation is not your traditional, it is more of an experience, but the outcome or the result is the same, which is the unification of the higher soul and the lower self, so that the higher soul can download data into the lower self. And then you can get your own personal messages, direction, hopefully clarity, and of course, like butchering, I don't even know if that's a word, but like disintegrating or barreling through any blocks. Okay. Just so happens there's a full moon this weekend. So who knows if maybe there'll be some release and let go. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm going to be channeling this. The main part, the meat of the meditations that I do has to do with heart coherence, which is activating the heart space, the electromagnetic field of the heart, because it is the largest energy center. And what it does is it neutralizes lower vibrational frequency. So, what is a lower vibrational frequency? Let's make this super easy. It's anything that doesn't feel good, right? A higher vibrational frequency will feel better, right? It will feel good. just for simplicity sake, on my YouTube channel here, I do have an energy series in case you want to learn more about how energy works and the emotional scale of energy. But for the meditation and the work that we're going to be doing here, and every Friday night, so please join 5 p.m. Pacific time, which is California time, um, is to neutralize vibrational frequencies. So if you're feeling shame or guilt, anger, frustration, or rage, you may not be able to get to elation, joy, glee, orgasm, whatever, right? Our main goal is just to feel better than we did a moment before or a moment before that. Okay. Our main goal is just to feel better. We have to inch our way up, close that gap between, for example, rage and elation, right? You just can't go from here to here. You have to go from here to here to here to here. If this is something that you do enjoy doing, I can go deeper with you. I can teach you how to manage and control your energy and your anxiety one on one through my program called Ener- um, Shift Happens. And it's a soul coaching, energetic, changing, life changing, miracle producing course that we work one on one. But for right now, all we're going to do is just hopefully feel better than we did a moment before. So, the main way we're going to be doing this is by activating the heart. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're going to use the pads of your fingers, not the fingertips, the pads. And that's because the fingertips have chakras, which you may or may not be aware of. There are many more chakras than the basic 7 chakras, but we have very powerful chakras at the tips of our fingers. So we're going to be using the pads of our fingers because we're going to be dealing with the heart, which is a delicate muscle. So if we're going to put too much energy in the heart, we might actually end up giving ourselves high blood pressure, right? We don't want to do that. We want to stay healthy. So we need to understand and learn our energy system because humans are very sci-fi. Remember, we are energetic, multidimensional beings that have a human, right? So we're going to be using our non physical to talk to our physical. And we want to, in a physical way, keep as healthy as possible. So again, use the pads of your fingers, not the tips. And we're just going to be gently tapping on the heart center, which is right over here. Okay. So that's going to be primarily the meat of this. These meditations are not passive, these are active, which means you have to participate. How are you participating? With your focus and your attention. Now, here's the thing, I may ask you to verbally say something after me. Well, the best part of that is nobody can hear you. So I don't want you to keep small. I don't want you to keep your energy inside. No, 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 no. We are here to take up space. We are here to show up. We are here to shift and change our energy and open our heart so that we can feel better. Remember, we're going to be neutralizing our energy. Scientifically, that is called entrainment. For those of you who want to know a little bit more about the science part, because this is what I call woo-yance, science and woo-woo, right? So don't forget, okay, that you are made up of various energy centers and we want to sort of control and maintain that. So part of that process may be you verbalizing yourself, using that throat chakra of yours to say something, okay? Again, no one's going to hear you. No one's going to see you. It's only me, right? So if I ask you to chant at any time, if I ask you to say something out loud, so be it. Nobody's around. This is for you, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and get started. For those of you who would like to get yourself more energetically sensitized, all you have to do is rub your hands together. We might be bringing in some divine energy. I don't know. Again, I have no idea what's going to happen. We'll see. Ooh, ah, right? So you're just going to rub your hands together. You're going to press the center of your palms. And then you can place your hands nicely, easily, gently on your lap. You should put them face up in case we do bring down any type of divine energy because your hands and your feet are portals for energy. Now, you might feel a sensation in your hands, you might not. That's okay. Again, this is not something you have to do. This is just for those of you who want to maybe get a little bit more of an energetic oomph into this. So we're going to go ahead. You don't have to. I close my eyes to shut out physical reality so I can place my attention and awareness on something. I don't know what that thing is going to be yet. We will find out. Again, I'm channeling this. So you don't have to close your eyes. It's up to you. Okay? But I'm closing my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take in a deep breath. When we take in a deep breath, I always want you to focus on your heart. We're focusing on the heart today a lot, a lot, a lot. They're saying focus on the heart a lot. I guess a lot of us need to crack that heart open. Brings more empathy and compassion to others, they're saying. Okay, so we have to kind of bring in that loving kindness, all right? In spite of whatever else is going on. Mama pajama. Okay, so we're going to breathe into the heart. So go ahead, inhale into the heart. Now, if you need to help you place your energy and attention, awareness, and focus on the heart, you can take one of your hands and put it on your heart. Okay, so you can even when you breathe into your heart, again, use the pads, not the tips. You can swirl into the heart. And when you exhale, you can exhale out of the heart. I have some clients that like to do that as well. Doesn't matter. There's no wrong way to do this. Remember, you do what's good for you, your own truth, your own reality. Okay. So go ahead, breathe into the heart and hold it. And now slowly exhale out of the heart. Good. Inhale into the heart and hold it. Exhale out of the heart now. Good. And on your exhales, you can exhale through your nose, through your mouth. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Do what's good for you. Remember, this is about you. So go ahead, inhale and hold it. Go ahead, exhale out of the heart. Remember, we're focusing on the heart. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to place your awareness and your attention on the center of your forehead. So it's going to be like right here. Place your attention and your awareness. You can simply just think about it. That'll totally work as well. Place your attention in the middle of your forehead. And I want you to acknowledge the thoughts that are going on in your mind. Because, of course, you have thoughts going on in your mind. I do. They're there. We're not even going to ask to set them aside. We're just going to collect them right now. We're gathering them and we're collecting them with your hand on your heart. Keep your hand on your heart. Breathe easily and effortlessly at your own pace. Collect all the thoughts that are running around in your mind. Listen, it's a Friday, right? Many of us had a really long work week. Many of us might be going through relationship issues. Many of us might be having health issues. Many of us might just be fighting with friends. You know, there could be so many things that are going on. They're going to produce thoughts. Thoughts are energy. So let's collect all those thoughts in the center of the forehead. Just collect them. La, 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 la. That's it. That's all you're doing is just collecting them. Yeah. Good. Now that you've collected them, I want you to take an inhale and hold. Again, focusing on the center of your forehead. At the count of 3, I want you to drop those thoughts down into the heart center. At the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3, drop them down into the heart center, like an elevator in a building going down. Good. Keep your hand on your heart. Breathe into the heart and hold it. Slowly exhale. Good. Now, there might be some remnant little booger thoughts running around. So let's go ahead. Let's collect them again. Go ahead. Collect all the thoughts that are running through your head. Gather them into the center of the forehead like we just did. But now you know what to do better, right? Because you just did it. So go ahead. Collect them. Gather them. Rain them into the center of the forehead. You can feel that energy shift already. Inhale and hold it. Here comes more shift. The count of 3, drop them into the heart, down like an elevator. 1, 2, and 3, into the heart. Good. You know what? Let's do this one more time, they're saying. Good. Go ahead. Collect all the thoughts running around in your head. Running amok, amok, amok. Collect them in the center of your forehead. Inhale and hold. The count of 3, exhale and push them down into the heart center. 1, 2, and 3. all the way down. Fantastic. Now, listen, if there are any thoughts remnant in the head, that's okay. Remember, we're not perfect. We're going to have thoughts in our head. So just go ahead, take in a deep breath into the heart and hold. Exhale out of the heart and hold. Good. Now just find a comfortable breathing pattern for yourself. Breathing in and out, easily and effortlessly and continuously, again, into and out of the heart. Here comes another shift in energy. Good. Now you're just going to start tapping on the heart center, just like I showed you earlier with the pads of your fingers, not your fingertips. And you don't have to tap hard. I have clients that will bruise themselves because they think the harder they tap, the more the heart is activated. That is not true. It's not true at all. Okay, you guys? So just keep tapping. Breathe into the heart and hold it. Exhale out of the heart. If at any time your hand gets tired from tapping, you can switch it out. You're not going to ruin anything. The energy isn't going to halt. You're building momentum. That is the nature of energy. As it moves, it builds momentum. You won't stop the momentum for just one moment. You stop momentum if you continue for moment after moment. You stop. But merely switching out like I just did, nothing's going to be interfered. Your energy is fine. You didn't ruin anything. Anytime you feel like you have to breathe into your heart, breathe into your heart, breathe out of your heart. Remember, we're focusing on the heart. And listen, I live in Los Angeles, right? So there's a lot of background noise that's going on. Just ignore it. There's a helicopter probably chasing some vehicle on a freeway, right? All right. I want you to repeat after me. You're going to repeat this out loud. Again, nobody can hear you, nobody can see you, so please do not hide. Please show up for yourself. As you keep tapping, breathe into your heart and hold it. And now exhale out of your heart and repeat after me. In this now moment, there's nowhere I have to be. There's nothing I have to do. I'm allowed to be me. Good. Go ahead, inhale and hold it. Slowly exhale. Repeat after me. There is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. Take in a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. Stop tapping. Place both of your hands on your heart. Take in a deep breath into the heart. Exhale out of the heart and repeat after me. There is nothing wrong with me. Really sink into and feel into that statement. There is nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. Go ahead, start tapping again. And just allow your body to have any type of response it has. Maybe it's very uncomfortable right now. That's okay. Maybe it's super comfortable, and that's okay too. Remember, no expectations. This is just us connecting to our higher self, right? Tapping on the heart center, breathing in and out easily and effortlessly. Collecting our energy. So much of our energy is projected outside of us because so many of us are people pleasers. And so we're always trying to make everyone else happy, right? It's just a survival response that we learned how we can navigate this human experience. So we kind of want people's approval. So we'll do whatever it takes to get their approval, right? But guess what? In this now moment, this is for us. And you know what else? There's nothing wrong with you right now. Actually, all the time in general, there's nothing wrong with you. Go ahead, stop tapping. Place both of your hands on your heart center. Take in a deep breath, and you're going to hold it for a bit. So inhale and hold. Just keep holding. Hold. If you're not used to this is okay. You're learning something new. And now slowly exhale out. Slow, guys, slow. The key to this breath work is a slow exhale. Go ahead, inhale again and hold it. Slowly exhale. Keep your hands where they are. Find a comfortable breathing pattern for yourself and repeat after me. Sometimes I have thoughts and feelings that something is wrong with me, that I don't say the right things, and that I'm afraid I'll anger other people. Most of the time, I just feel like I have to be approved of others or I have to win them over. And I notice that when I do that, I feel better. The only problem with that is that I don't actually feel better. I think I feel better, but I don't. And oftentimes, I feel worse. In this now moment, I'm acknowledging and I'm becoming aware that this is just a way that I respond when I feel like I'm being threatened. Maybe I'm afraid someone won't like me, someone won't love me, and they'll leave me. But thoughts and facts are not necessarily true. So I am now becoming more and more aware of when I do think this way. or I have a thought, or I put somebody else in front of me, or up on a pedestal, or make them more important than me. Because it's not true. Because there's nothing wrong with me. I'm allowed to feel good. I'm allowed to feel safe saying no if I need to. I'm allowed to feel safe if I say yes if I need to. Either way, no matter what, nothing is wrong with me. Go ahead, take in a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. Tap on the heart center again with one of your hands. Repeat after me. Nothing is wrong with me. In this now moment, I am okay. Nothing is wrong with me. In this now moment, I am okay. Taking a deep breath and hold it while you're tapping. Keep tapping and hold. 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 And now slowly exhale. Place both of your hands on your heart. Focus on your heart. We're going to take 3 deep breaths into the heart. I'll guide you through this. Go ahead, inhale and hold. Exhale. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Place your attention and your awareness on your heart. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to ask your heart if your higher soul has any messages for you that you need to know right now. So you're literally going to ask your heart, you're going to say to your heart, does my higher soul have anything it wants to share with me about what I need for now? Don't forget to keep breathing. Go ahead, take in a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now that was just a quickie. We're not here to go into some really deep, inspirational, excavational healing. That's not what these Friday nights are about. These Friday nights are about collecting your energy, seeing if maybe there is a message that your higher soul has to share with your entangled part of you, with your human. You might want to do this again at another time. There's no rules, nothing like that. Many of you might get a message. If you don't, that's okay. For some of you, this might be the first time you're doing something like this. For some of you, you guys might be old hat and like have been meditating for years. So there's no right or wrong way to experience it. The whole idea is for you to at least see if you can separate and make that disconnect from everything that has happened in a work week, which in the US, they're typically Monday through Friday. Um, or, and then separating it for the weekend, right? Again, if this is something that you want to go deeper into and you feel like you want to discover more about your own blocks, you might have blind spots. Please feel free to reach out to me. I have a link in the description area there, which will share with you all the ways that you can work with me one on one. Okay. So, oh, so many of you have written in. That's so lovely. Hi, Michelle. So nice to see you. You're very welcome, Michelle. Eureka got a message saying relax. And then she relaxed. Amazing. You're very welcome, Eureka. Everything I channeled was relevant to you. Oh, good. Well, maybe this was just, a Eureka session. All right. I'm so grateful that you did join me, and hopefully you just got a brief little separation. You're not here to be completely, knocked off your tuchus, right? You're just here to reconnect your higher soul to your human so that you can hopefully have a much better weekend. So I will see you next Friday here. Yes. Please tell your friends and family. I would love for them to join us. Any age this will work on because it's a very active meditation. Um and if you get any, messages that really can help you, please follow. This is your higher soul. This is your divine self that is giving you guidance, right? All right, you guys, stay connected. And you're very welcome, Christina. Stay connected, and I'll see you guys next week. Or if you want to join me on Wednesdays, I do go live and I'll answer some intuitive questions as well. So I'll either see you on Wednesday or next Friday. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.